Donc voilà, nous sommes à Véviers, c'est un peu une ville motte. Voilà, finish.
In fact, this process, this training is the follow-up about something who happened in Banja Luka a couple of times before. And things started by first meeting and second meeting in Italy in Basto about a networking building through different partners. So we expected on that time then we can work on youth center creativity, and to do this we use on this meeting who's the follow-up.
We will try to make a step forward in our mutual knowledge, and so now we start to know something about each other, but the idea is to go on, to go further about this. And we propose you a dynamic that is called Discover the City. The general flow of this training course has been divided ideally among three main phases. The first one more connected with the knowledge. First of all, the knowledge of each other through some icebreaker game, group dynamics, association fair, intercultural evening, and then to give knowledge about the framework of the project itself. First of all, about the Youth in Action program and its characteristics and main activities, and then of course on the topic of the project. It means the youth center and creative expression as tool for inclusion of marginalized young people.
To have reflection about what is the youth center into the process, in the process of the project, we expect then organize a local youth center visit. We are going in two different youth center.
To all the poor youth of today, searching for truth, receiving the knowledge, for the time that's on to come. It is important that youth is aware of who them are and where them from.
After this first phase, we move to the core of the training itself, that has been the realization of the three workshops. The workshops about solar toys, the workshop on circus animation, and the workshop of performing art.
So I'm not an actor or anything like this, but I study art and I made some performance by myself. So yeah, maybe I know a bit of this, and I think I have a creative mind, so I can help in certain situations to get involved with stuff.
It's a group from all over Europe and we don't know each other, so we passed the first 2 days basically playing and know each other personally, and also our personal background, because the goal of the project is sharing, and I think we are making a really good work on that.
What is my expectation? I was really curious about different creativity ways to express yourself, and I can really use my knowledge here to organize this kind of workshops, because we are now trying to have our youth section to involve more young people.
Of course, we work since probably 6 days or 5 days through the workshop very actively here in the youth club. But one of the main goals is to share with the local community the result of our work, and to promote what we do. In fact, when we go on Saturday 23 really earlier on the market, to try to be attractive and also to make some interaction with the local community, and like that we can start probably to talk with the people as like what is creativity and how creativity can include youth people in the society.
Yeah, this is a presentation of the result of our workshop.
Well, it will be a special action to inform people about the project, of the things we did in these days.
During almost 4 days, the participants realized together with the facilitator a real educational path, and then to arrive to a final performance that took place in the Maison Générale Récollets, during which we present all the results realized by each workshop, and we share them with the local community of Verviers.
Je vais présenter la toile number 1 et la toile
number one. In this international project, in this workshop, there is a kind of magic. In fact, we play with the sun. Anyway, this is a different way to talk to the people, especially to the young, to the kids, to develop the creativity, imagination, just having fun and just playing.
But actually it was really great, the work process. Where everybody was really available and into it. You know, I saw really lot of motivation. So it's, I think that's about people was so engaged because they are really here for a reason, you know, to bring and try to make something better in his own country. So I really had a wonderful sensation.
It was great. I mean, at the beginning I didn't know what was going to happen at the end, but we were really creative, you know. I didn't expect that I could be so into the technical thinking, into the mechanisms and stuff. It was my first time, but I really enjoyed all the feeling to be part of something big, because at the end we put all the mechanisms that each of us made in a big house, and it was fantastic to see that the work of each other can be corroborated in something big.
We started to get more involved together in a big group and came from the single moments where we were like alone at the stage to a group performance. Was great because we were from the excluding moment to the including moment, and I felt very good. It was a very intense workshop and I loved the work, and I'm very happy that I was part of it.
The methodology used in this training course has been the methodology of the non-formal education, realizing different kinds of activities, from sharing experiences among participants till learning by doing, or peer education, and to provide also an educational process thanks to which participants can really develop concrete tools like we have done in this training course, and provide also concrete opportunities, especially thinking about the future projects that after this training will be realized.
Well, first of all, these projects are important for NGOs to meet and to discuss and to compare. So this is at the professional level of youth work. Then these projects, as a secondary effect, are important for the young people that are members of the NGOs, that are the target public of the youth workers, because they exchange new practice and they adapt practices that they will apply with their groups of young people. And for the local community, they are important for the people living in a country to see that foreigners are coming, that workers are exchanging other practice. So it's very important for intercultural learning or diversity learning.
So we really would like to develop more and more impact that we can have on the youth, but sometimes it's difficult because there's a lot of youth who are in the various downtown, and also we don't need more resources.
It's really good for youth people have places and infrastructure and where they can feel free to learn. That's actually a problem for me in the society we live in, because usually you have always to pay to have something.
I think it's very important that we have youth centers, because otherwise the kids could get lost, especially when they are living in huge cities, especially when you have places where maybe just Nazis are living or a lot of Nazis are living. Youth centers can show another perspective, even in a political view.
So since right now 30 years, Youth Center Récollets is active in the youth policy and the youth experiences that we can have in Verviers. Actually, the impact is then we are recognized as a cultural diffuser, alternative one also.
For me, there are two kinds of benefits. A collective benefit, because you create links between people. You create the envy to meet again, to do something else together at international level, sometimes at local level, also collectively to develop other projects, but also at individual level, this kind of projects, also youth exchanges, give a path to autonomy, to personal autonomy of the young people. And for the youth workers, it's increasing or improving their professional capacities.
Renditene conto che il mondo sta cambiando, un giorno vinceremo e loro perderanno. We're gonna burn, burn, burn discriminations. We're gonna run, run and tell to all the nations that we are just like a big tree. We stand strong like a big family. We're gonna burn, burn, burn discriminations. We're gonna run, run and tell to all the nations that we are just like a big tree. We stand strong like a big family. I sve je to u slobodi I samo nek te hrabrost vodi. Neka smo drugačiji isti, nek su nam pogledi široki I čisti. Talking about the unity, about peace and love, but the problems are community, them don't wanna let us grow.
Again.